Alright, you delightful human beings, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're kicking things off here with Solo Sikoa attacking our good pal Sami Zayn. It's been a little while since we've seen Sami around here, and it does make me wonder, why is Solo going after Sami? It's very, very interesting, just, well, I mean, I kind of get it, sort of, because, well, Sami used to be aligned loosely with the Bloodline once upon a time, and that sort of thing. Oh, poor Sami. Then Sami was in a brief reunited moment there with Christina Bennett earlier on in the series, and then ultimately ghosted her for Max Storm. We all know how that turned out. Last time we saw Sami, he kind of just got destroyed by Max Storm. So, poor Sami, he can't catch a break. This man cannot catch a break. Oh no. Like Solo's trying to go after us. Oh no, poor Sami. Oh my goodness. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far, wherever they're at in the world. We are down to the last few episodes of the Christina Bennett series. At the time of recording this, have, well, when I'm recording this, it's on the 25th of February. My hope is that this is out on the 28th. We might shuffle things around a little bit, but I'm hoping not, because, that this just all makes sense to me. So, yeah, we're in the final stretch of episodes, which is kind of crazy to think about, right? But, like, we've just had a lot happen. Oh! And speaking of having a lot happen, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, we had a lot happen in the last episode, to say the least, as well. And we'll recap that while we're going after Solo here. Because I gotta get my notes pulled up. Because having notes pulled up while you're recording makes all the sense in the world. So Christina Bennett kind of, basically had a bunch of just, like, encounters, she had to go through the Elimination Chamber. That was kind of the ghost of Christmas past for her. Yeah, so, then her and LA Knight also went over to the UK. We got to see our good pal Tavish return, which was very exciting. So we had a lot of fun over there in the UK, and we got to know a little bit more dirt on Justine Janine, which makes things a little bit more interesting, right? Right. And so, yeah, Solo also had a match against LA Knight, which LA Knight defeated Solo to retain the United States Championship. Like, which title does this guy have? I say is like, he's probably been in here for at least half the series. With the same title. My God. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, Sami has escaped the wrath of Solo for now. Alrighty people, we got ourselves a non-title bout here. To kind of kick things off, got to start out with some actions, some matches, all that good stuff. I'm gonna miss this title. You know what? Maybe one of the first things I should do is create a brand new title, like a brand new Women's Intercontinental Championship, and keep putting it out into the wilderness. It's like, that's just how we're rolling here at this point, right? Right. But we have Christina Bennett going up against Alba Fyre to kick off this episode. I figured, you know what? Let's switch things up a little bit and get some matches and just get some fighting going on at the very beginning of the episode, because this is going to be a little bit of a longer episode, I suspect. Next episode, I don't suspect it to be as long, and then we've got a two-part WrestleMania to get to as well. Because obviously one episode for night 1 and one episode for night 2, and I feel like that just makes all the sense in the world to me in my brain. And again, this is all subject to change. Again, like, I did not expect this series to go on this long, and I didn't expect to actually finish the series. It's like, oh, I didn't think I'd get to this point. But now this is kind of exciting, because now we kind of get a sense of what works, what doesn't work. And maybe we get a little bit of, like, time just to kind of plot our next original series as well. Now that we're sort of hearing more info about 2K24 as well, like, I mean, there's just going to be so much ground to cover, and I'm very excited about that. Oh no, Bennett, what are we doing? Nice springboard right there onto Alba Fyre. Gotta love how she's switching things up from time to time. Of course, Christina Bennett going up against Ronda Rousey. Winner take all at WrestleMania. So that'll be fun for us to watch. Again, a very much full circle moment, right? Like, all the way back, I remember the episode, I think it was like episode 9 or something like that. That was when they had their first encounter. Now we're like 30 plus episodes later, and, well, Christina Bennett's so dang close to, like, getting her title match and getting her first crack at the title that she technically never lost. It's like, wow, she took the scenic route to get back. Well, that's okay. See, that's what she's been up to. She's been learning how to do all these diving moves. She's been working hard, and we're proud of her. She's, you know, got to switch things up from time to time. Doesn't hurt to do that. I'm already, like, mentally plotting, just like, oh, okay, what series are we going to start out with? Obviously, we'll start with the Women's My Rise and kind of go from there. But it's just kind of fun to just kind of get a sense of, like, okay, like, what are we going to tackle first? Like, you know, all that good stuff. And, you know, like, obviously, when, like, so I got it preloaded already, and it got charged to my card and stuff like that, which was really exciting. Again, like, I'm just excited. I'm very excited. Oh, ducked out of the way right there. Oh, no. But yeah, I'm very excited about 2K24. I don't know if I've expressed that enough. I think it'll be really good just with all the little improvements from what I'm seeing. Like, it's, again, it's the little things that add up, at least for me and my just brain at this point, right? Right. Like, different match types, adding multi-person backstage brawls, adding these little adjustments to the MyGM stuff. Again, it's just the little things that are, like, they make a big difference. It was like, I saw a post on X, it was like, time to watch like 40 plus channels and creators, like, just going through all the 2K24 stuff. I'm like, yep, that sounds about right. Oh, it's like, yes, I will totally watch your hour-long compilation of the entrances. I regret nothing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, second time is a charm for Christina Bennett here tonight. Again, we're building more momentum as we head into WrestleMania mode, which it's actually kind of funny with the timing, right? Like, IRL, they're in Road to WrestleMania mode. And, well, we are kind of finishing up our WrestleMania mode. And, like, here's the thing, too. We're finishing our story over here. We have a conclusive ending. And I finished writing the ending of the series on Friday, so that would have been the 23rd, I think, of February. And that's pretty much why we didn't do the reaction. And we had a middle-of-the-day show the next day. So, yeah, I spent the go-home show of Smackdown. Instead of doing the reaction video, I was finishing out the rest of this series in terms of the writing. And, of course, there are going to be some edits as I, well, edit these videos down and that sort of thing, because grammar. Grammar is important. Oh, but speaking of important, we've got some important business to attend to as we got to see what happens next here in the Christina Bennett series. What kind of developments will we see moving ahead? Well, let's find out. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, you've got a lot of nerve showing up here, Sami. I know, not necessarily the smartest move, but hear me out. Oh, I'm listening. You know as well as I do that the Bloodline isn't just targeting you or Christina Bennett. They're setting their sights on the titles on my show, too. That includes my Intercontinental Championship. So what you're saying is that you need my help. That's exactly what I'm saying. Look, I've been in the Bloodline before. I know how they operate. Without any gold, they're going to tear each other apart and leave all of us alone. Trust me, you're gonna need all the backup you can get if you want the WWE Championship around your waist. Hey, I'll admit, I've made my fair share of mistakes, but you've got a lot to answer for too, especially as far as Christina's concerned. I know, and I'm not proud of what I did. But this isn't about me, or you, or even Christina. This is about taking down Roman Reigns and the Bloodline once and for all. Look, if we're gonna do this, I need to run it by Christina first. Given all the history, she needs to be involved in this decision too. Fair enough. Just know, if anyone can help you take down Roman and the rest of the Bloodline, it's gonna be me. Oh! Oh, look who showed up today. Ronda Rousey showed up to Smackdown, everybody. This is not a drill. Oh my god. Christina Bennett getting attacked in the parking lot. This just is not, this ain't looking too good at all. And I have a lot of questions. Why is Sami over here? But, I mean, oh my god. This is just escalated so quickly. But it sounds like Sami wants to, form a loose alliance in the weeks ahead. heading off to WrestleMania. And Christina Bennett now going after Ronda with the chair. That's her weapon of choice. Justine, Janine, well, she just, I don't know. She just gets other people to do everything for her at this point, and in a way, I can kind of get it, right? But like at the same time, it's like maybe just like not having any confidence. Maybe that's her weapon, like not having any confidence in anybody else other than herself. I don't know. But Ronda Rousey and Christina Bennett are gonna be battling it out at WrestleMania for all the gold, all 3 titles on the line. So that's very exciting for all of us. Oh my goodness, but it looks like Christina Bennett's been able to hold off on the attack from Ronda there. Oh, good going, Ronda. Just good going. And Bennett is not backing down whatsoever. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Fatigue's kicking in, but so is Christina Bennett. She is kicking. She's doing all the kicking. And Bennett now... Oh, Ronda with the counter of her own there. Things are not going Ronda's way whatsoever right now. Well, until now, I think, right? Right. Oh, missed the kick right there. Oh, Bennett with a counter of her own. Beautiful knee strike. Oh! Wait, why? Oh, come on, really? Wow. Oh, nice kick right there. Very sharp, swift kick right there from Christina Bennett. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Okay, I don't know what you were doing either, Bennett, but that's okay. At least you're doing great, sweetie. You're doing fine. Just get to WrestleMania in one piece, please. For all of us. But I want to see her interact with Sami if that happens. We need that. We need that closure, I think. Alrighty, here we go. Bennett, 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 Bennett! Oh, that is it. Ronda is down, people. Well, look who decided to show up to work for once. The man himself, Roman Reigns. Now, how does it feel knowing that in just a few short weeks that I'll be taking that WWE title off of you for good in the main event of WrestleMania? Someone's feeling awfully brave tonight, aren't they? But let's not pretend you're here to play nice, LA Knight. We both know what this is about. And it's really all about why I sent Solo after Sami on Monday Night Raw. See, you still have to get through me, and as you can see, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Oh, the attack on Sami? That US title match against Solo? Yeah, those were some real nice touches. But guess what? I'm still standing, and I'm more than ready to take that title from you. Ah yes, Solo. Look, he may have failed to take you down, but he served his purpose well. And like I've said, I've got a few surprises for you, LA Knight. I know I'm gonna like them, but I don't think you'll like them at all. Oh, do tell, I'm all ears. See, all of this has been going on well before you won the Royal Rumble match. While you were busy defending your little title, some developments occurred. Like Ronda Rousey has joined forces with me for the time being. Quite the shock, I know. She doesn't mix well with others, but hey, she's got the pedigree to prove it. And we need her to have that title. Listen, Roman, I ain't afraid of your little family reunion you've got going on. Oh, trust me, this gets better. You cut me off one more time and you won't want to do anything. Not until I finish what I was about to say. Now, Bron Breakker, same thing with that guy. He won the Elimination Chamber, and I told him that if he wins the World Heavyweight title off of Seth Rollins, then he's got a spot with us in the Bloodline. He's got the pedigree for it, just like Ronda does. You know, I find it interesting how you're only going after certain generational talent. If you're talking about Christina Bennett, no, I don't think Christina Bennett would go for joining the Bloodline after you threatened her before Elimination Chamber. You just cut off the tribal chief. And you've cut me off twice, Roman. But let me ask you something. If you've got Ronda and Braun on your side on a temporary basis, what else have you got up your sleeve? Well, I'm glad you asked, because this applies to Christina Bennett. Remember how Justine ran NXT for a few weeks? Well, the wise man and I made that happen. Just like how we made Solo get an opportunity against Sami for the Intercontinental Championship. You think you're so clever, don't you, Roman? You think that just because you're the WWE Champion and the Tribal Chief, that means you can just get what you want, right? Wrong. I'm coming for that title at WrestleMania, and there's nothing you or the rest of the Bloodline can do to stop me. We'll see about that. But for now, enjoy the spotlight while you can, because when the dust settles, I'll be standing tall with that WWE Championship still, around my waist. Hey Christina, how are you holding up after Ronda attacked you? Oh hey, yeah, I made it out in one piece, so I guess that's something to celebrate. How are you holding up after Roman kept cutting you off out there? Well, let's just say that I still got a receipt for him. Now, did you happen to see my chat with your fake ex-boyfriend earlier? Wait, Sammy's actually here? Yeah, he actually had the nerve to show up here. Anyway, Sami came up to me and offered some backup against Roman and the Bloodline because of all of his history with them. That and Roman got solo a title match against Sami for Sami's Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. Interesting. Thanks for letting me know. Of course, I remember the history between you two, so I said I'd check with you first. And surprisingly, he seemed pretty cool with it. Thanks for that. I know we have to deal with Roman and the Bloodline and Ronda just to get those titles. Absolutely. So what's the plan? I think I need to handle this one with them. It's time we settle things. You sure about that? You know you don't have to confront him if you don't want to. I know, but trust me, I've got this. But I appreciate the concern. Well, I'll be right there on Monday night for support, alright? Thanks. That really means a lot. I'll see you on Monday. Oh my goodness! Look who it is! We got Bron Breakker going after Seth Rollins over here. This is interesting, but this is all adding up, people. This is adding up. Right? So Bron Breakker had some issues back when Janine was running NXT. Remember, Justine sent Bron Breakker after LA Knight, right? And then Blair Davenport after Christina Bennett. So I'm wondering here, is Bron in cahoots with the Bloodline? I mean, it would make sense, right? Like, just, it would make all the sense in the world. And Seth is actually the World Heavyweight Champion now. I know, their titles are playing hot potato on Monday Night Raw. It is what it is. But Seth was also in War Games with us, too. So, like, he's kind of, making his way up on the roster. He's the world champion over on Monday Night Raw, but oh my god, the Bloodline they just have no chill. They have absolutely no chill. And I mean, look at how much history that like Seth and Roman have just by themselves. I mean, that's a lot of history right there, people. That is a lot of history. Oh no. Things aren't looking good for Seth though, let me tell you all that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! You sure you want to go through with this? You know, you don't have to face him if you don't want to. Nah, I've got to. You know how it is. I didn't bring this baggage into our team and the invasion just to let it slide. It's on me to set things straight. Fair enough, but hey, you've got me in your corner, and if things get too hot out there, I'll be right there to back you up. That sound good? That sounds good. Thanks for having my back. Let's just get this over with. Alrighty. Oh my goodness gracious. What a start to Monday Night Raw. Holy cow. But Christina Bennett's out here. She's about to confront Sami Zayn. Those two go back quite a ways, but it's nice to see Christina Bennett getting a nice ovation from the crowd here tonight. And Christina Bennett, unlike Justine Janine, is actually confronting the ghost of Christmas past. Or the ghosts of Christmas past, rather. Well, no, it's singular ghosts, because remember, there were 3 ghosts, right? Either way around. God, what a mess. But, yeah, we've got Sami Zayn probably somewhere backstage. But he does want to have a chat with Christina Bennett, and Christina Bennett is willing to hear him out. These two have a lot of history, so I just, let's just go for it, people. Let's just see what happens between these two here tonight. Last week, Sami Zayn approached LA Knight with an offer to help us out with the Bloodline, and like LA Knight mentioned, he approached it with me first. Sami, I'm ready to give you an answer here in front of the WWE Universe. Oh boy, here we go. We got Sami Zayn coming out here now. Oh man. I mean, Christina Bennett called him out, and Sami Zayn's on his way out here now, so this is all making sense to me. This is all making sense to me. But hey, look, they're both Intercontinental Champions! That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Just the timing of things, right? Right. Oh my goodness. But it looks like, from what things are looking up to be, Sami and Solo might have a match at WrestleMania. Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins are probably going to go at it for the title at WrestleMania too. So this is shaping up to be a very jam-packed, very exciting WrestleMania and 2-part finale, right? Right. Well, let's see what Sami's got to say here tonight. We got to watch this confrontation between these two, because again, plenty of history between Sami Zayn and Christina Bennett. Let's get to it. Hey, Christina. Long time no see. First off, congratulations on winning the Women's Royal Rumble match. You earned it. Thanks, Sami. I see you also have an Intercontinental Championship too. Congratulations. Not to mention, we've got matching titles. Alright, Sami, let's just cut right to the chase. We both know there's some history between us. Maybe not as much as there is history between you and the Bloodline. Yeah, there is. And I want to apologize for how things ended between us. I messed up, Christina. I know that. There wasn't ever an us, Sami. You know, you kind of disappeared on me there for a while, and then you joined Max Storm and his group on top of all that during the invasion. Yeah, about that. I messed up. Big time. But I've been doing some serious soul searching since then, especially after ditching Max during the invasion. I said everything I needed to say about him at the time, but I meant every bit about it. I knew that was not the path I wanted to go down. Considering Max barely did anything during the invasion, I can't blame you for that. But that still doesn't negate the fact that you disappeared on me, and it doesn't negate the fact that you were also aligned with the Bloodline. Kind of a common thread. I seem to fall in line with the wrong people. Well, at least you admitted it, but as you can clearly see, I'm done with Max. I'm done with the Bloodline. I've made mistakes, especially when it comes to you. I'm sorry for how I treated you, for ghosting you. It wasn't right, and I've been trying to make amends along the way. I'm here to make things right. Are you sure you aren't just saying all this because you know that LA Knight's lurking around backstage, or do you actually mean everything you're saying? Maybe a little, but mostly because it's the truth. Look, I've screwed up and I need to own up to it. Fair enough. But here's the million-dollar question. Can we trust you, Sami? Can LA Knight and I truly count on you? You don't have to trust me for long, Christina. But for now, let's put our differences aside and focus on taking down Roman Reigns and the rest of the Bloodline once and for all. Working together will make all the difference in the world. You're right, Sami. Despite our history, we need to work together if we want to stand a chance against them. Let's do this. Oh! Oh, there's Jimmy! Oh my god, Jimmy Uso attacking Jey Uso on Monday Night Raw here. Oh no. Again, this is all somehow interconnected. Everybody has sort of intermingled with somebody at some point in the storyline, and this is just fascinating. You know, it's like, oh, okay, these people used to be in a team together. These people interacted with each other at some point. It's very interesting, but Jimmy Uso goes after Jey here tonight. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Oh my god. Hey, champ. Ready for your match against Bron at WrestleMania? Absolutely. Looking forward to it, actually. It's going to be a hell of a match. It certainly will. Can't say I share the same sentiment about my match with the Bloodline lurking around all the time. Yeah, I hear you. But with Sami joining our side, it definitely helps. For sure, we just gotta keep the peace until after WrestleMania. Agreed. I've had my history with Roman, I know him inside and out. We'll put an end to the Bloodline once and for all. Alrighty, people, here we go. We got another non-title matchup here between Christina Bennett and Asuka here on Monday Night Raw. Look at that. See, Ronda, this is exactly what we're supposed to be doing as champions. We're supposed to make little cameos on the show from time to time. I thought Bennett was going to try to put her away early, but here we are. Oh, boy. Here we go, here we go, here we go! Oh! Huge toss right there from Asuka to Bennett. This could get very interesting. Of course, both women are former Royal Rumble winners and Smackdown Women's Champions. Bennett into the cover and a 1 count. Why are you acting all surprised the match just started? Listen, you gotta roast your own characters from time to time. Like, you just have to, right? Because you want the best for them. You really do. But we had some interesting interactions just now. We had Jey and Jimmy battling it out backstage, with Jimmy showing up and attacking Jey Uso backstage. And we had LA Knight and Seth Rollins get on the same page with regards to the Bloodline situation, and Sami and Christina Bennett are, I guess, sort of on the same page. They're loosely on the same page. I think that's a good way to put it. Because it's like, she doesn't really fully trust him, and rightfully so. But y'all get the idea. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Christina Bennett pulling out the new moves, or at least moves that we haven't seen in a while, rather. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Oh, I think she just smacked us on the back of the head. But yeah, I skipped the entrances. I was like, we're in the middle of the episode. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Oh my goodness. But yeah, lots of developments, people. We've got a lot of developments in the final stretch here to WrestleMania. Bennett, what are we doing? Oh, Bennett! No! Oh crap, I missed it. My bad, y'all. Oh! Sneaky pin, sneaky pin, sneaky pin, sneaky pin! Oh, and a 2 count right there. Oh, it's okay, Bennett. It's okay. You're not making as many mistakes as you were before, and I think that's progress, right? Oh, nice springboard clothesline right there to Asuka. Bennett's looking pretty sharp out there against Asuka here tonight. God, I can't wait until 2K24. It's like, Christina, we get it. You're excited. And I'm like, well, I think we're all excited for it, no? Oh, Bennett with a counter. Bennett with a counter. Bennett's looking for it. Bennett is looking for it. And Bennett connects. Could this be it? All right, we're into the cover now. 1, 2. Oh, and a 3 count. But, like, Asuka just, like, used her little power-up thing. God. Christina Bennett just is so sharp. She's sharp with the kicks. She's sharp to the business. She's gotten sharp, and we love that for her. Oh, that was not so sharp, but you know what? That's okay. That was a great counter from Asuka right there. Into the cover and a kick at it, too. Or at a 1 count, I think. It's like, Christina, the count just happened. What are we doing here? Oh my goodness gracious. I think, like, if I took a look at everything, this is going to be the longest episode of the bunch that I have left to record in terms of just recording everything. But we'll see. Definitely feels like that. I might need a little break after this. Go for a little walk while the weather's all nice. Because that's the energy that we are here for, people. That is the energy we're here for. Y'all, oh my god. So, on the 26th of February, it's supposed to get up to like 70 degrees in February, and I'm both excited and concerned at the same time, because that is well above normal for us. Like, for February, we should be like 40s and 50s by this point at most. But speaking of most, look at a most swift victory right there for Christina Bennett. I know we're not having all these long 20-minute work rate matches or anything like that, but that's okay. Sometimes you just don't need that. And, well, I mean, we're approaching WrestleMania, so we're going to get plenty of longer matches and all that good stuff. But this was definitely a solid little match right here between Asuka and Christina Bennett. It was swift, but it was still very entertaining, and we're just here for that energy. I know I forgot to put on the ring announcer thing, but that's okay. Christina Bennett pulling out a huge win here tonight on Monday Night Raw. You'll love to see it. I mean, it's the closest thing to a women's title that Monday Night Raw is currently seeing, but here we are, everybody. Here we are. Let's keep things moving along as we head into Smackdown. Let's keep things moving along. Oh, Justine Janine! Oh my god, you're the worst, Justine. My god, Justine. What is her problem? I mean, she just apparently doesn't want us to go to WrestleMania. I don't know. Oh, Justine. Poor Christina Bennett. She cannot catch a single break here tonight. Or, well, in this episode, it seems like. She's had matches, she's had attacks, and now she's got Justine Janine to deal with. Oh, nice toss right there from Christina Bennett to Justine Janine. Put her through the table. No, Justine, come on. Oh, you're the worst, Justine. Oh. God. Oh, Justine. Oh, Justine Janine. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is about to pick up, everybody. This is about to pick up. We got Jimmy Uso making his way out here tonight to address the whole attack and situation with his brother Jey. So, I mean, let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it, people. Let's get to it. What will Jimmy have to say here tonight? Alright, let me just cut right to the chase. For weeks, no, years, I've been carrying a burden. A burden that's weighed heavily on my shoulders. You see, it's about family. Family's supposed to be there for one another through thick and thin, right? That's what we're supposed to do. But what happens when someone in the family abandons their responsibilities? Jey, you turned your back on your own flesh and blood. You turned your back on me, your own brother. You turned on Solo, your brother. You turned on Roman Reigns and all your cousins when we all needed you the most. And for what? So that you could be in the main event? So you could be on your own? Jey, I never wanted things to come to this, but I'm calling you out here right now. WrestleMania is just around the corner, and it's time to settle this once and for all. Face me in that ring, and let's finish what you started. Alrighty, here we go, here we go, here we go. We got a huge confrontation on our hands, potentially. I don't know what Christina Bennett is out here for. Probably to address the whole Justine Janine attack and that sort of thing. We just saw Jimmy Uso call out Jey for a match at WrestleMania, so we'll see how all that goes down. But Christina Bennett, not thrilled about what just happened between her and Justine Janine here tonight. So we're going to have to see what Christina Bennett has to say. Still got a couple more weeks to go until we get to WrestleMania. Christina Bennett ain't having any of it tonight, so let's see what the champ's got to say here tonight. Well, if there's one thing for certain, the road to WrestleMania has been a bumpy one, as we all saw tonight. Once again, Justine tried to take me out, but she failed. Because I'm out here still standing. And Justine, well, she's nowhere to be found. So Justine, listen to me very carefully. I will never back down from you or anyone else, no matter how many times you try to knock me down. But speaking of people who are nowhere to be found, Ronda Rousey, where are you at? Where are you hiding? You hiding behind your bus? Because I caught a glimpse of that when I was fighting off my aunt earlier tonight. Are you too scared to face me one-on-one? Or do you need Justine by your side to fight your battles? Oh boy. Well, 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 look who's actually here. I think this makes it 2 episodes in a row, 2 weeks in a row of Smackdown, if you will. Look at that. Ronda Rousey with both the Raw and Smackdown Women's Championships here tonight on Smackdown. We've got to see what Ronda's going to say. We got to see what Christina Bennett has to say here to Ronda after Christina Bennett kind of called her out for being on the bus. She's very observant. We got to give our girl credit for that. I mean, in the midst of the fight with Justine Janine, she somehow picked out Ronda's bus, and I think we can appreciate that little detail, right? Right. Let's get to it, people. Let's get to it. Christina Bennett, you know damn well that I didn't need Justine's help to win this title or any other title I've earned in this business or in MMA. That may be true, but what happened after you lost most of those titles? You ran away. Just like you keep running away from competition while you're holding both those titles. Christina, I've got to give you this. You're always so full of fire, aren't you? But let me remind you that Justine will be back next week, and she's not finished with you yet. I kind of figured that one out. You and Justine can try to bring everything but the kitchen sink, but that won't be enough. Because at WrestleMania, it'll just be you and me, Ronda. No more hiding, no more games. And as for Justine, I'll be right here next week. Because I'm coming for both of you, and there's nothing either of you can do to stop me. Oh! Oh boy, looks like LA Knight now is going after Jimmy Uso. Very interesting development, but I feel like this is all adding up because, well, all the Bloodline people are kind of just like, you know, everything's all interwoven at this point. Everyone's kind of helping each other out in a way. And it seems like LA Knight's trying to get to Jimmy Uso to get underneath Roman's skin just a little bit, and I think we can appreciate that. Just like we can appreciate that last segment because Christina Bennett, just the gift that keeps on giving. Oh. What a time to be alive. Oh boy, LA Knight's got a chair now. Oh boy. Things aren't looking good for Jimmy at all here tonight. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. We've got the tribal chief making his way out here. This can't be good for anybody. This cannot be good for anybody. I particularly think this is probably not good for LA Knight, given what we just saw. I think that's a bit of an understatement. But we've got to hear what the tribal chief has to say here on SmackDown. And I don't know, things are about to get interesting, people. This is starting to get very, very interesting and more interconnected more than ever. You'll love to see it. WWE Universe. It seems we have some unfinished business to attend to tonight. LA Knight, Christina Bennett, if you would be so kind as to grace your tribal chief with your presence. Well, ask and you shall receive, Roman Reigns. Ask and you shall receive. Well, we got LA Knight making his way out here now. So, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Roman Reigns has some unfinished business with LA Knight and Christina Bennett, so I'm a little nervous to see what happens. Christina Bennett's had a very busy evening, LA Knight as well, but we're just going to have to see what happens here tonight. So let's just let LA Knight talk to not only Roman Reigns, but to us as well. Well, look who decided to show up and call out not only me, but Christina Bennett, too. What's the occasion, Roman? Feeling a little lonely without your cousin by your side? Oh, quite the contrary, LA Knight. I'm feeling rather inspired tonight. Gotta say, I didn't think you'd go after Jimmy like that on your own. That's quite a bold move, wouldn't you say? Roman, I attacked Jimmy plain and simple because I knew it would get to you. Anytime the Bloodline is remotely in trouble, that means you're also in trouble too because you need them to help you win your matches. Plain and simple. Man, you're just like Christina Bennett. Always being disrespectful. Oh boy. Well, I mean, Roman Reigns did call out both LA Knight and Christina Bennett. Eh boy. Roman Reigns, I think it's safe to say he kind of struck a nerve there, to say the least. Oh, Christina Bennett always being disrespectful to everybody, apparently, even though we've seen throughout this entire series that she's willing to work with people and learning to work with other people. And I think that's great. You know, Christina Bennett is learning, and we've just got to see what happens here tonight. But I just, oh boy, I'm nervous for this, y'all. I am nervous. What's going to go down? Let's see what happens. Hold on just a second there, Roman. You attack me for standing up to my aunt who tried to hold me back, who was being disrespectful towards me, but you haven't taken a look at your own family drama, haven't you? Like LA just said, anytime the Bloodline is in trouble, you're in trouble. Christina Bennett, I see you haven't learned a single thing since we last spoke. You mean that same conversation where you threatened me? Oh, how could I forget? Well, Justine told me she had a hard time getting through to you, so I was doing her a favor there. But right now, the Bloodline and all our issues is nothing compared to the disrespect you've shown to your own Bloodline. Disrespect? You want to talk about disrespect? Justine had it coming, and you know it. I had to put her in her place. And Justine's ready to put you back there when she comes back after your little fight earlier tonight. But let's not forget about your upcoming title match against Ronda Rousey for the Raw and Smackdown Women's titles at WrestleMania. You've got bigger things to worry about. Hold up there, Roman. You dragged Christina into this the moment you mentioned her name. And don't think I didn't notice. Oh, come on now. Between Christina's family drama and your ambition, I've lost some respect for both of you. You're just not ready for the main events of WrestleMania. Actually, I'm ready to return to the main event of WrestleMania, Roman. Something you know a thing or two about. Yeah, that first one was against your own aunt. Again, Christina, you've got bigger things to worry about. There ain't no way you're walking out with that title. And you've got equally bigger things to worry about, Roman. Like losing your title to me at WrestleMania. Is this my first WrestleMania main event? You're damn right it is. But that's all I need, Roman. I only need one shot at getting your title. You're just sweating right now because you know by the end of WrestleMania weekend, Bennett and I are walking out with all the gold. And there's nothing you can do about it. Oh my goodness gracious, people. We're post-Smackdown now as we're starting to wrap up the episode here. We had a lot happen tonight. Including right now, LA Knight is just going right after Roman Reigns after SmackDown went off the air here. Again, this is a little backstage exclusive here. And, yeah, holy cow, people. This has escalated very quickly here. We don't see the tribal chief like this that often, people. We just don't. Oh, boy. This is just like, what is happening? Very surreal moment right here for Roman Reigns, to say the least. Oh wow, look at how like quickly that went down. Oh, and the tribal chief is back up on his feet now. Oh no, things aren't looking good for LA Knight now that Roman's in full control right here. Oh man. I gotta think this might be something, you know, to send a message or something. I don't know. I really don't know, but you gotta give credit where credit is due sometimes. It could either go one way or another. It could be a really bad idea, or it could be a very bold and brilliant idea. And we have yet to see what this will be yet. But my goodness. This has just gotten incredibly personal, people, between Roman Reigns and LA Knight. Of course, Roman dragging Justine, Ronda, and Christina Bennett, just that whole story into this whole mess. Oh man, what a messy situation this is. Okay, now I don't know where we're actually at. Oh, okay. Well, at least we can kind of see something. Sort of. Oh, what a huge slam right there. Oh! Oh boy, LA Knight picking up some momentum right here. Oh man. So grab one of the boxes. He was sort of mocking Roman right there. Y'all just see that? Oh, the tribal chief ain't happy about that, y'all. Oh, tribal chief. Oh god, right into the door. Oh no. And LA Knight is not looking good at all, people. Not at all, not at all. Oh! Crashed right into Roman. Huge side slam right there from LA Knight. Again, I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. It might be a little bit longer than usual, but I mean, we are fast approaching the end of the series. And I hope that, you know, everybody's enjoying the series. And I've gotten many requests to do another original series for 2K24, and we'll see what we can do. Obviously, it will not be this condensed, hopefully, and hopefully we don't run out of steam. Because I just, you know, we had other things that popped up towards the end of last year, and that's kind of why the Christina Bennett series took a little bit of a hiatus there. And that's okay, like, these things just happen, right? Like, sometimes you have to pivot along the way. But I mean, you know, if we did do an original series, I'd like to get to, like, maybe a once-a-week type of upload. That would sort of just be my personal preference, just because I feel like once a week is probably a good thing for all of us. Oh, LA Knight's going for it, people. He's going for it. Oh, God, I heard that. Oh, my God. Is this a sign of things to come at WrestleMania, people? Could we be seeing a new WWE champion with LA Knight? Oh, no. Oh, that is it for Roman Reigns, I think. Oh, nope. He knows that he's not down for good. It's going to take a lot more to put down the tribal chief. Roman Reigns is just, he ain't doing good at all, people. He ain't doing good at all. God, right on the concrete. That just, oh, right on the concrete, people. Just right on the concrete. That's gotta hurt. Oh, God. This has just gotten so personal between these two. It's, oh, God. What a just moment right here. Roman Reigns ain't looking too good ahead of WrestleMania, people. Not at all. Oh, Roman with the sneaky kick. Roman with the sneaky kick right there. Oh, LA Knight with the counter, though, of his own. And LA Knight is back at it right here against Roman Reigns. LA Knight might have it. Oh, and down goes the tribal chief to close out the episode. I might have to start a new recording because we're right at the 30-minute mark, and that's when it tends to freeze up. So, thank you all so very much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun stuff here on the channel. Check out all the links down in the description box down below, and I will see you all in the next one.